Papoose is the wealthiest man that I've been with. And that's like no faking. I haven't paid for a flight, a hotel, a fucking purse, nothing, and I don't know how long. Food, he take care of everything.
Honestly, this whole thing was a plan from the start, and Papoose and Remy were behind it. Their real goal was to bring Claressa Shields back into the picture, and it looks like they've already won. It makes sense why they're still married. Claressa always supported Papoose, saying he was the first person to treat her right. But she didn't realize the truth. He was only there because she was paying him. Remy even hinted that Claressa was just Papoose's latest come-up, and nobody will argue with her now.
You're a user, and you over there playing with that girl. You over there playing with her. If I thought she would believe it and would listen or even care, because anytime somebody gonna say like, yeah, they told me what the situation was and I accepted it.
Remy Ma's warning seems to be coming true. New proof shows Papoose has been taking money from Claressa to pay off his debts. He keeps taking more, and he won't stop until she has nothing left. Oh, I'm never gonna stop talking about my man. I just brought him his food in the back because he was upstairs. Ain't that y'all joke? Oh, he's upstairs. Just brought him his food. And y'all talking shit, but guess what? Ain't nobody gonna ever make me stop talking about my man. That's what y'all think y'all gonna do. You're not gonna do it. Whenever I feel like saying Papoose's name, I'm gonna say his name. Clark it. Ever since Remy Ma and Papoose stopped being a strong couple and started fighting non-stop, Claressa has been dragged into the spotlight. People keep connecting her to the drama, and if you see her trending online, it's usually because she's talking about Papoose or arguing with someone about their relationship. With all that noise, it's easy to forget who she really is. Claressa is one of the greatest female boxers ever. She's a world champion and won Olympic gold twice. Even though she sometimes acts wild on social media, she has earned a place in history. She is the only boxer, male or female, to hold undisputed titles in 4 different weight classes, and she has won belts in 5 divisions overall. She even had a movie made about her called Fire Inside, where Destiny Ryan plays her. Yet most people don't remember these achievements because she always seems to be involved in drama with her man. Papoose clearly noticed this. He saw how much attention Claressa brought, and he used it to boost his own career. Because of her, he has performed in arenas and stadiums he never reached before. Even during his time with Remy Ma, we haven't seen this level of Papoose exposure in over 10 years. But without Claressa, he doesn't have the same influence or reach. She reportedly has him traveling with her as both her manager and promoter. They claim to be building opportunities together and earning money as a team. One big deal she mentions is an $8 million multi-fight partnership with Salida Promotions and Win Records, which is a record label.
His transition to the executive suite as a creative director of the record company helped broker the deal that secures Shields' spot as one of the highest paid female boxers in the business.
As a fan, watching Claressa from the outside, I never seen someone who was more deserving.
She signed the agreement back in November and even held a press conference to celebrate it, calling it a groundbreaking deal. But here's the truth about what the contract really means. Win Records isn't a normal boxing promoter. It's mainly a music management label, and Papoose is their main artist and the head of their hip-hop division. Claressa Shields is the first athlete they've ever signed, which is why it got so much attention. A company like this controls her public appearances, her brand, and her sponsorship deals. If she ever decides to try rapping, they could help her with that too. Typically, a management team takes about 10 to 20% of what she earns. Then there's Salida Promotions, which also takes a percentage. They are a real boxing promotion company, and they are the ones who arrange fights, handle events, manage logistics, and sell the broadcast rights to networks like Netflix or ESPN. They won't manage her personal life, but they will run her boxing career and build hype around her matches. Because of that, they also take a share of her income. So there are many middlemen all trying to get a piece of Claressa's money. And after everyone takes their share,
she is often left with very little, even though she is the one putting in the real work and risking her body to earn the cash.
It's impossible, y'all. But you know, I'm gonna say it. It wouldn't have been possible without Papoose. Papoose and Papoose and Win Records have been working together for about 3-4 years now. And since I've met Ruben, he has been just so nice and so open. And the last fight, when we had so much success at LCA, where we sold out 16,000 fans, that was because myself, Papoose, Win Records, and Sleep Promotions all worked together collectively to make that work. So I'm so grateful to them, and so grateful that I have a team who understands that, who understands my value, and who want to see me win. And we're going to continue to work together and make this big. So congrats.
Claressa basically signed one of those 360 deals that musicians used to hate. In those contracts, the artist does all the work and then ends up surprised by how little money they actually make. So why would the most powerful female boxer of our time agree to a deal with a struggling rapper's label? Word is that she only signed because Papoose was involved. Even during the press conference, Claressa admitted the deal wouldn't have happened without him. Right now, Claressa is the main talent on Win Records, which means the label is relying on her success to survive. And on top of that, Papoose gets a commission for bringing her in. Plus, he gets a share of whatever she earns. If she gets a fight, he gets paid. If she signs an endorsement, he gets paid. It's like he has his hand in every part of her money. People on the street say that Claressa's earnings are what Papoose is using to support his lifestyle and pay off his tax debts. The truth is, he hasn't paid taxes in 12 years and owes the IRS over $300,000. Remy Ma also owes more than $600,000, so together they owe over $1 million. Remy has even dissed Claressa, calling her Papoose's come up, like she's above it all. What makes it weird is that Remy and Papoose are still married. He filed for divorce, but it hasn't been finalized, and Remy has reportedly taken the divorce off the table. They keep fighting in public just to maintain a certain image.
And we saw that he currently owes and has not paid taxes for the past, not 1, not 2, not 3, not 4, not 5, not 6, not 7, not 8, not 9, not 10, not 11, not 12, but 13 years. This man, what does that say, Jasmine? 3, what does it say?
I want to say it says
that's the $180,000 top name of who? Taxpayer? William Mack, but he ain't paying no taxes, so he shouldn't be called a taxpayer. He should be called tax ower. Yeah, absolutely. Okay, yeah. And so these are just Papoose's. Now, the reason I think that this is a tender swindler, the reason I think that there's some tricking going on here is because when Papoose and Remy were together doing an endorsement in a fur coat show store the other day, she seemed very happy to be there. When I found her tax record, what is it? Yeah, let me see. How much is those tax liens? Remy currently has $622,474.76. Guess who's gonna pay it? Guess who's gonna pay it? The one, according to her own cousin, okay, that got a disability check when she was a kid for being just a tad bit off.
Now people are noticing the pattern and saying Remy Ma and Papoose must be working together. Either way, they both benefit. Even if Papoose leaves Claressa, he still gets a share of her earnings. If she tries rapping, he gets money from that too. So he makes cash from every angle, and he can use it to pay his own debts and even cover Remy's, since they are still legally married.
I feel like Claressa has been taken advantage of her whole life, okay? And I want to say this, because she's been boxing since forever. I don't know her childhood, but I do know that her best friend who grew up with her came out and made some rather disturbing videos about Claressa being taken advantage of, you know, when she was younger as a young boxer by her coaches and getting pregnant and things like this. And so when I see people like Papoose enter the cash Cash App requesting money from people like Claressa after Remy has already warned us that, you know, he preyed on her when she was in jail. He wasn't making no money. It was Remy's money. And she said she put everything in his name only to come out and then have to work. And then he's getting the benefit of the solid black man, of the black man that's holding everything down. And so when I look at this same thing possibly being done to Claressa, and she's slow by default, and I'm talking about slow as in, you know, she probably got some early stage, you know, some issues going on, being knocked around, you know, it does have an effect on your brain and on your cognitive thinking and stuff, and you're not able to see straight. And if she was already taken advantage of by her coaches, surely it's easier for a bum like this to come in and take advantage of her too. I personally think they're still sleeping together. That's just my thing. I'm just gonna hold that right there.
People online are hoping Claressa finally sees that both Remy Ma and Papoose are benefiting from her being tied to them. If she doesn't realize it soon, she may wake up one day with nothing left. I did my research, and the conclusion is clear. She's being used, and it's happening fast. Papoose is taking advantage of her, and it's sad because she seems to struggle with making smart choices. Every time she talks, you can tell she's insecure and stuck on someone who doesn't truly care about her. I really want Claressa to find her own happiness and real love. She has been through a lot, and she deserves better than this. I hope Papoose doesn't hurt her. What do you think about all this? Leave your thoughts in the comments, and don't forget to like and subscribe. See you in the next video.